So here we are with Robert Gulaczyk, who was our wonderful actor who played Vincent van Gogh in Loving Vincent. He's had a phenomenal day where he had to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning on the other side of Poland, take 2 flights, go out into the middle of the countryside, frolic about in a snowstorm this morning to test for our new painting animation film, The Peasants, and then do some very archaic 19th century wild peasant dancing. And then we came here to a room in Gdansk airport to record you as Piłsudski for this podcast. So thank you very much for doing all of that today. And I know you still have quite a bit of day to go because you've got 2 more flights, yes, an hour of driving, a couple of hours sleep, and then you're back in the theatre tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So welcome, Robert, and thank you very much for all you did today. So Robert has been in 2 TV series and 1 film and 15 theatre productions since we finished Loving Vincent. And I just wanted to ask you, has anything changed for you from playing that role?
Yeah, of course, because it opened for me, propositions for me. Because without Vincent, I think I cannot be a film actor in Poland,
Yeah, so now you're getting offers for roles,
yes,
in films because of that. So, well, hopefully that means you won't be too busy to come and do our next film.
Who knows?
We'll have to see. So today we recorded Józef Piłsudski for the podcast. So what do you know about Piłsudski, and did you learn anything new about him from reading this story for the podcast?
When I started to study in theater school in Wrocław, I didn't know so much about him, because in high school the knowledge is only that Piłsudski was a hero, and only this. But then I started to read something about him, read more about history of Poland, and I saw that it wasn't so black and white.
For some people, he's like a symbol of unity. For other people, he's a symbol of division. For some people, he's the hero of the nation. For the others, he's a dictator. So where are you now?
Yeah. Of course, he's a hero, and for Poles, he's a hero because he rebirthed Poland, after 123 years.
That's probably enough for one lifetime, yeah. And then also he did defeat Bolshevik forces and stop them, at the gates of the Vistula River, so that they didn't keep coming all across Europe. And it was actually Communist Russia's only defeat until the Afghanistan war and the collapse of communism from economic reasons. So I had to do a story about Poland. I really wanted to do a story about Poland. I mean, really, this podcast came from my moving to Poland and the different way that we look at the 11th of November, because in Britain it's a very somber day, and here it's a day of celebration, and so I wanted to do a story. And then when I came across this unlikely friendship, and this unlikely man who'd been living in Poland for 20 years between the wars and was still here when the Second World War broke out, I thought that would be an interesting way of looking at the Polish rebirth, So thank you very much for being our Piłsudski. We're now going to try and put an even bigger moustache on you. I should say that the only reason that he has a moustache is because of his tests for our painting animation film earlier today. And thank you for shaving off your beard and for depriving yourself of sleep and for being shivering cold in the snow drifts this morning. So Robert, thank you very much for today.
It was a great adventure. Thank you too.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.